Alrighty. Well, welcome back to the Rice and Beans podcast, episode, what is it?
9.
9. That's correct.
I did it.
Oh, you did it. It's March 31st, 2021. We're almost, we're about a quarter done. Yeah. April Fools, everybody.
Do you have friends who actually do that shit?
God, I hope not.
I mean, like, I haven't had anyone. Ava's is gonna try to get me, but like, I haven't had like a friend or anyone do it since like, it's another one of those things that seems to have died out either in like college or high school.
Yeah.
Thank God.
The thing that I hate is just how like developers and like people who like merchandise stuff. Those people, companies. That's the word. I'm
with you.
They do April Fools. The only ones that I enjoy is like Tesla, because Tesla is pretty funny. But
isn't that where the flamethrower came from?
Oh yeah,
like it started off as a joke.
I don't know if it was an April Fool's thing, but I still really want one of those.
I'm with you. I hate the merchandise. Razer always does something fucking stupid, and like it's always trending. It's like a dumb joke every time.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think is worse, and it kind of died out last year. Thank God. YouTube is like dog shit. Like if you're like me, I have to watch YouTube every night to fall asleep.
Yep.
And a whole day is fucking wasted because of these motherfuckers. They'll like, I think it's like Markiplier will always do something. This fucker, he'll have like a 24-hour of just silence, and it's just like him staring. And I'm just like, dude, just help me fall asleep, please. Like, stop my brain from just constantly churning out dog shit ideas.
Now, do you think he, with Markiplier, do you think he does like a loop of that, or do you think he actually just sits in front of that for 24 hours?
There's no way could you be quiet for 24 hours? I couldn't.
No, I could not at all.
I don't even like, even if like my mouth was taped, I'd hum. Like there's no way. Like I would find some way to make noise. I couldn't fucking do it.
I would have to move. Like I can't sit somewhere for 24 hours. That's just.
Yeah, I would.
Or like tap my fingers on the ground. Ugh.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know. That might be like a form of torture. Like if for some reason we're in charge of like a fucking super communist or super dictator country, like me and you, that's their punishment. Be like, every time you move, hum, make a fucking sound. If you fucking fart, we hit you with a cattle prod, and it just escalates from there.
Every year we have one day of 24 hours of just no one can move. It's just silence. You gotta pee, too bad.
I'd probably be waterboarded for like 20 minutes before that.
Yeah.
Like before sitting still for 20. I would go on that limb. I'll say it. Give me the towel, Daddy-o.
Oh man, but hey, you just moved, didn't you?
I did.
How was it? How is it?
Oh, story time. I mean, because I got you guys here for an hour, and if you don't like it, you can go forward or just fucking close it. So here we go. So here's some adult tips. Shop moving trucks. U-Haul is fucking expensive. Budget is pretty okay. Don't ever buy Penske shit. They don't take care of their stuff. You'll be broken down with a truck full of shit on the side of the fucking road, and you'll die. Or either that or you'll become a hooker. So, me and Presley mistakenly got the wrong size truck. We thought it would be big enough. We took one look at it and realized it's just a van, and we have more stuff than a van's worth. So we canceled it. Like, we got up early, we seen it, we canceled it. And we went to U-Haul. So, like, ours to move across Colorado, budget was like $600. U-Haul was like closing in on $900 just for the truck. So we just did that. Moving sucked, but you know what else is new. And the drive wasn't too bad because, like, from where we were living to where we are now, we went across the Continental Divide, and it's pretty cool. It's weird though, because like in Colorado you look west for the mountains. Well, where we live you look east for the mountains, so everything's just like backwards. But it was just a boring fucking drive.
In Utah, you look anywhere there's mountains. We're in a valley.
Dude, I mean, the view here is awesome. I'll have to send you a picture of like just outside, like literally like the front door, and it's just fucking spectacular. But I found out we live in like a cul-de-sac. I thought it was a retirement facility when we first pulled up because I never looked at the pictures. I was just like concerned with getting everything packed. Mm-hmm. We pulled up. I thought it was a fucking retirement community, and the cul-de-sac we live in is like we're the youngest people by like 40 years. Me and Presley. Like there's like one guy who's like a single dad with his son that we've seen, but everyone else is like 80, 90, something. Like they're fucking old as shit. And it's just, I don't know, it's weird. I feel out of place.
So you're in a house now, right?
Yeah. I mean, kind of like a townhome.
Oh, okay.
We have one neighbor, but they're fucking gone for majority of the year, so.
Okay.
I guess they're coming back soon. I'm going to cry because I have a real good feeling they're going to be like crotchety old bastards. But no, it was okay. One of the places we have to drive through is like a sulfur hot spring. So if you're not familiar with the smell of sulfur, it's just horribly bad eggs. And you know you're close when you want to vomit. It was bad.
Eggs in general just don't smell good, in my opinion.
Even like non-spoiled?
Scrambled eggs.
What?
They just smell weird to me. They smell like sulfur. And I know we don't have bad eggs because I haven't gotten
if your eggs smell like sulfur, they're bad.
No, I haven't gotten sick off of them. And not like we get them pretty much and then we cook them. So they're not bad yet, but they just smell weird, you know? I don't know what they do to them here.
Do the chickens just eat like sulfur? What is this?
Probably. Here's some seeds chickens covered in sulfur. You guys will love it.
I actually store this next to my fertilizer. I didn't even tell you the best part. So aside from a very quiet neighborhood, half of this town is a college town, and it's like a pretty big college for Colorado. Everything here is like retardedly less expensive. Like the first night we didn't feel like cooking, so we went to Arby's. And we got 3 meals in Arvada, where we lived before. 3 meals at Arby's with medium drinks and fries would be closing in on $50. Over here, $25.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yes.
That's really nice.
Oh my God. It's fucking spectacular. I don't know. It's like a big small town feel. It's pretty cool.
All right. Well, I'm glad everything went semi-well. You know, you got all your stuff there and your computer didn't break, right? So that's a win in my book.
I was about to cry because I haven't been on basically since Friday.
Uh-huh.
I was putting my computer together. I was like, what if something happened and it just doesn't turn on? Like, what am I going to do? Like, just tell Feast, hey, like 30 minutes before, it's not going to happen today. Sorry.
I'm really glad you did it. I was scared that you're going to be like, yeah, we don't have internet yet. Like 10 minutes before we started.
Dude, really I figured out I was a spoiled fucking brat. We showed up here and we got done like emptying the truck at like 6. And our landlord, he's like, yeah, we'll keep the utilities on for like, you know, until you guys are ready. So we gave him a date. We thought he was going to leave his like modem and shit here. No, I had to go a night without internet.
Oh.
And I was telling Feast before, or it wasn't before the podcast. It was like at the beginning. I need YouTube to fall asleep. And if you have a Samsung S20, congratulations. You are the owner of a gigantic hunk of shit just like me. You have to go into your phone settings. This was a complete dart throw because I didn't have internet to look up what the fuck to do. You have to go into the internet and turn off 5G. Just have it use 4G and it works the way it should. It's fucking awesome.
Does 5G not work on your phone?
It's fucking terrible. Like I tried to watch like a 20-minute YouTube video and I left it at 480p for fuck's sakes. Oh. And it would only load 5.5 minutes per chunk. And another first world problem. I can't do that. I can't like just give me the seamless thing, and it's fucking terrible. And it did it in Arvada too. For some reason, we took our phones to the fucking T-Mobile's place, and they're like, yeah, Samsung has an issue with their hardware. They need an update. And it's just like, well, then why'd you sell us these phones? So it's like your own shit doesn't even work on your own shit. Nice work,
That's
dickface.
why I gotta say, you gotta go with the LGs, man. They're great.
Oh, yeah.
I love this thing. I mean, it's literally like cracked everywhere, and like one of the screens doesn't work on it. I've got the LG Wing. You could flip it, and like the bottom screen just does not work at all. But still, it's a great phone. That's because I just dropped it.
I got half a DS.
Pretty much.
It's not even the touchscreen half. It's I don't know, man. Stay away from T-Mobile. Stay away from fucking Samsung phones. Stay away from not having internet. For the love of God, pay the electricity bill and the fucking internet. That's all. Ugh.
Oh my God.
It was so bad.
Comcast on Sunday in my area had an outage for
Ew.
7 hours. And I was literally dying. Like I didn't know what to do. Cause like, oh, if I'm not on my computer, I'll just watch something on my phone. Where we live currently, I have no cell service at all. Except for like in my driveway. And I'm not going to be sitting outside where
blanket.
It's like 43 degrees. Just, blanket out there, pillow, and just like watching something. No, I'm not going to do that. So I was literally just like sitting in my room, just like staring up at the ceiling, not knowing what to do. I was like, maybe it's time to, replay some old games. I tried Cyberpunk. That was a mistake. Yeah. I tried Fallout New Vegas. That was a mistake. I don't know what it is. I just can't play like single player games right now, I guess. I'm just not in the mood for it, I guess. I don't know.
You know what's out there? The Tarkov update.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You haven't tried it yet, have you?
Nope. It came out like literally the day after I stopped going online. I was like, thanks, ass face. You reset on Christmas and then you fucking do this. Of course you do. You commie fuck.
I gotta say, it's not bad. I mean, they still have like, their normal issues of like desync and stuff, but for the most part, I love the changes of it. Like,
give us a TLDR.
Okay.
Like what are the big changes that you like?
Thermals no longer affect your FPS. So if like you're zoomed in to like a Reaper IR, sometimes your frame rate would drop to like 20. So they fixed that issue. You can also see now where they are and aren't armored. So you can see like where they have armor, it's no longer like highlighted by the thermal. And they added a new stim, SJ9, which it's pretty much like the cold-blooded perk from Call of Duty. Like, you just can't be seen from, like, thermals and stuff. And so far, I'm enjoying the game. They added, like, different colored slicks for some reason. I don't understand what that was going on. And they added back Steam audio, except it's still broken. Some people are having issues where you can't hear anything. You have ghost steps going on, so there'll just be random steps like behind you, but no one's there.
No one.
Yeah. so there's that. They added 2 new guns. One of them's like a pistol, and then one of them is it's pretty much like a what is it? Like a fancy Sega 9. It's a semi-auto 9mm like assault rifle, pretty much.
Is that the AR version, like the AR-15 platform, but just with a 9mm?
Kind of, like it has its own parts for it and stuff. You can put on like some AR like grips and charging handles and stuff, but it's pretty much like the exact same thing as like an 8R now, except it uses like 9mm. Pretty much, it's the TX-15 for the Sega 9. It's just a fancy 8R. That's pretty much like it. They added a 1-slot emergency water. I'm guessing you can only find it in Raid.
Is it piss?
No,
Do you Bear Grylls it? It's just wiener to mouth.
It's literally just called like emergency water or something like that, and it's nice piss to have it. It gives you +5 like energy, +60 or 50 hydration or something like that. So it's pretty nice to have if you don't want to carry like water on you, or like a 2-slot water. And then they also added the AFAC.
I'm not letting this go.
It's not P. They added an AFAC.
It's P.
By the way, it's pretty much an IFAC, but it's the superior version. It has 400 uses like a Salewa. It uses, I think it's 170 for a heavy bleed and then like 30 for a normal bleed, but it's the same size as an IFAC, and those things are expensive. It's like $302 from like Peacekeeper or like $40K on the flea market right now. That's pretty much about it. Oh, they added another item to the. Sorry, just remember this is you're gonna love this. By the way, they added another item to the graphics card crafting. It's pretty much just a wrench. They added a new wrench. I don't remember the name of it, but currently, last time I checked, $600K on the flea market for one. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm glad I maxed out my graphics cards.
Oh man, I haven't done it yet, but I have 100 mil rubles burning a hole in my stash right now. And I've been like going on raids every once in a while. I just don't know what to do at this point, you know? I was in a raid earlier today, and I somehow magically killed 3 PMCs, all with headshots, just as I was like running around. It just didn't make sense. I don't know what's going on with the game. Like, people are just not paying attention, I guess, or people are just fucking idiots. But hey, it seems a lot easier than it was before.
They've been playing too much dick fighting Legends.
I guess all the pro or like the hardcore players just stopped playing until wipe. So I'm happy.
Did you just call me a pro and hardcore gamer?
Yeah, you are. How do you feel about
Fuck
that?
Yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh man, yeah. That's pretty much the TLDR long version though of.
Yeah, I mean,
of the patch
I
notes.
wasn't gonna say anything. I was like, this is like the worst TLDR officially ever.
Yeah, there's so much that they added. I was like, I don't know how to like wrap this all up, so I'm gonna pretty much hit the parts that I think you would be interested in. So that was Tarkov. It was a little Tarkov segment, I guess. I don't know. I do have an article for you. Would you like to hear it? It's something to do with Utah.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's hear it.
All right. So, what's your thoughts on porn?
Oh.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I love porn.
All right. Now, do you watch it on your computer or do you watch it on your phone?
It's been a minute, but it's been my phone.
Of course, right? It has to be your phone, like your computer,
Yep,
like
yep.
you're a streamer. That'd be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, apparently
Destroy
Utah is trying to ban pornography on cell phones.
What is with Utah and porn? They always try to do something with porn.
I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense to me. They're not going to be able to go through with this at all, though. Yeah, some asshole. I don't even know his name. I'm not even gonna try to find it. Although his last name is Cox, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. Irony.
He's trying to, claims the measure would send him an important message about preventing children from accessing explicit online content.
So he's going with the whole we got to protect the children defense, huh?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What if? Now hear me out.
All right.
You just watch what your kids do with electronics. You have the power to look up what they're looking up on their phone. You can do this.
No,
Did someone tell them that?
No, I guess not. I'm just gonna say this. I don't think it's their job to watch what other people do with their children, though. I'm just saying, just hot take.
That's look. I'm always a firm believer in just be a fucking parent. It's not hard.
Utah.
Be like, cool.
No, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was gonna say, be like, dude, there's a fucking Mormon church like a block away.
From you?
Yeah. We were looking for like how we should walk even to school, and it was like it's like something Church of Latter-day Saints, and I was like, huh.
Interesting. In Utah,
It's been a while since I've seen one of these.
In Utah, you literally can't go like 2 blocks away without seeing a church. It's like every other 2 blocks you'll see a church somewhere. And here it says Utah lawmakers have long fought against pornography, having previously mandated warning labels on print and online publications and declared porn a public health crisis in 2016. So it's the first state to do so as well.
You gotta save all those seeds for like your 6 wives to have 40 kids.
Yeah, apparently.
I did.
Let's see. Since 2016,
go ahead.
more than a dozen states have followed Utah's example and declared, wow, this is a mistake. Has declared a porn public health crisis. Only 5 need to follow the lead this time. So, it might happen. Ooh, I'm not scared at all.
Look, I'll be honest. The only way I'm gonna stop like supporting porn is if it comes out that like porn is the reason why simps exist. Then I'm like, yep, take it down. No. Take it down. We need testosterone back in those bodies.
I couldn't find. Oh, here it is. Sherry DeVille. I don't know.
It's usually DeVille. I don't know anyone named DeVille.
I don't know.
That's my new porn name, DeVille.
Well, I don't know. And here it says critics of the measure include adult film star Sherry DeVille had called on the government to veto the measure over concerns about free speech implications. So, I don't know what's going on with this. Like, I don't think it's an issue. I don't understand why they have to get involved with what we do in the night, or in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Or at work, whatever.
Utah's always a little bit funny when it comes to porn. That shit always cracks me up.
Oh, man. There was this other thing. Like, they have the same thing with drugs or something. A while back, a lot of people in our state voted to, like, legalize, like, medical marijuana. And then the church is the one that shut it down. Like, I think they either paid them off or just told them, like, hey, if you legalize this, like, the church is going to have a problem, and, like, we're one of your top, like, donors or whatever. So that got suppressed.
What you guys need to do is get Chick-fil-A to sponsor, like, medical marijuana. Just be like, yeah, get your red card, and we'll give you, like, 6 free sandwiches every day. And they'll be fucking all over it. They'll be like, hey, it's giving good business.
None of this makes sense.
I had to explain Mormon. Like the Mormon religion to Ava, because like I seen the church and without thinking, I was just like, of course there's fucking Mormons. And then I realized what I said, and Ava goes, what are Mormons? And I was like, I'll tell you later. So we walked like from her school back to here, and she was like, you never told me what that was. So I finally got around, and she was like, well, that's kind of weird. And I was like, yeah, well, join the rest of the world. It's welcome to religion. Makes literally no sense that dead people talk to you, but here we go.
Yeah, I'm not hating on anyone's religion, but like to me, it just doesn't make sense.
Just hate on them all. They can't call you a piece of shit if you hate on them all equally.
It's true. You're all fucking useless.
There you go.
Get a life, goddammit. I don't know.
I mean, I get it for like the sense of community.
Yeah. I mean,
but that's about where I end.
I can understand, like, for older people, I can kind of understand where they're like going with like why they follow religion. Like they're close to the end of their life, they're hoping to like get like redemption or something. Whatever it is. Just I don't know. I guess they had a lot of regrets in their life or something.
That's what happens when your fucking generation's responsible for like STDs.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Feel free to look that up. You can thank the swinging 60s for the widespread of STDs.
Oh no, it was the drugs that caused it.
Viagra.
Now, did you see the trailer for the new Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I posted it in Discord. I didn't know anything about it, so when I seen it, I was like super pumped.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm always a fan of John Cena.
Yeah.
Anything he's in, and then Idris Elba, I'll check that out. And there's someone else in there that let me see who's in there. What's it called? It's just the Suicide Squad.
I think it's like Suicide Squad 2 or something like that. I just put in my notes James Gunn Suicide Squad.
I'm just gonna look up John Cena.
Okay, Peter Capaldi is playing like the Thinker or something like that. So, and he was one of the doctors on Doctor Who. Another show that people stopped caring about.
Wait, say that again?
Peter Capaldi. He played one of the doctors on Doctor Who. He was after Matt Smith. I don't know if you ever watched the Doctor Who. So,
nope.
It's good up till like Matt Smith. I didn't really watch past that, so I don't know how Peter Capaldi did, but it was a good show. I liked it. it's just one of those interesting things where you can watch like a goofy sci-fi show without like the seriousness of like Star Trek and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. But yeah.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone's in the Suicide Squad.
He is?
Yeah, he's King Shark.
See, that's the thing that I first thought of. Yeah. That was the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh, if he's in that movie, he's probably King Shark. That, like, now that I think about it.
The only one I'm not excited for is Pete Davidson. His eyes look like fucking anuses. It's like the exact same shade as anuses.
Who is he going to be?
He is going to be I don't know if I could say this. His name's Blackguard.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who. I know King Shark, Harley Quinn. That's about where my knowledge ends. I don't Polka Dot Man, Bloodsport, Savant, Solsaria, Camila, Amanda Waller. I know Amanda Waller. Someone TDK, Captain Boomerang. I know Blackguard, Weasel, Peacemaker. Yeah, I've never heard of like any of these fucking people.
No Will Smith. What is it?
Deadshot?
Yeah, Deadshot. I was gonna say Deathstroke. That's not right. They really need to come out with that movie.
Dude, just let me fucking have that. God damn, just a big old chub with Joe Manganiello. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. So I also finished How I Met Your Mother. I'm really sad.
And?
I'm really sad.
Why?
Because, like, I finished it and I was like, oh, I'll do what I did as a kid and I'll just go back and just restart it. I can't do it. Like, it's at that point now where, like, all of that is still, like, now fresh in my mind where I've now memorized pretty much all of the episodes. So I can, like, they have a thing on Amazon Prime for, like, series where you can, like, shuffle all the episodes and stuff. So just play them all randomly, not in order. It's a cool function.
Ew.
Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know, right? So I tried doing that, and it was like the second the name of the episode like popped up, I was like, oh, I know exactly what this is about. Skip to the next episode, and I was like, okay, there's no good parts in this episode either. It was either giving me all the bad episodes or giving me all the good episodes. So I was like, I know where like all the embarrassing parts are, so I'll just skip through all that, so I don't have to look at that. And I'm just really sad because now it's like, well, what's even the point of watching it if I'm just gonna skip through like 20% of the episode? So I started a new show, new show that I watched before. Have you seen Chuck?
No.
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 Did it ever? Do you know what it is? Should I say first?
No.
Pretty much, Shazam gets a computer in his head, pretty much. That's like has all of like the government secrets on it, and then he works with the government to like stop bad guys that have like every week. That apparently happens in L.A. It's pretty much L.A. in the 80s again, It's exactly Zach the Shazam. I can't even say his name right now. Arcade Gannon from Fallout New Vegas, the voice actor, plays Chuck.
Okay. Okay.
I know everything he's done. I just can't say his name, apparently.
There's like millions of those people, though. I'm with you.
Yeah, Zachary. Fuck it. Whatever.
Just give up, man. No more.
I can't. I don't know what's wrong. But yeah, he plays Chuck, and it's a pretty good show. There's like this weird like romance thing in it, though. So I don't understand why TV shows have to keep doing that. Like, there really does not have to be a love interest in every TV show in my mind, Things can just be fun. But yeah, I don't know. Thought I'd update everybody on my TV show watching.
Man, I feel that way with like Office and stuff, but I don't know. For me, as weird as it is, like I'm able to like separate my brain from like watching stuff. Like I've seen The Office. I think that's how I'm like able to watch like TV shows. I've seen Trailer Park Boys easy over 10 times, and then The Office is like right behind it. And like I don't know. I'm like a fucking maybe I'm on the spectrum somewhere if you catch my drift.
Oh, I can't. My dad gave this to me. It's 9 mil. safety always off.
Just like he always had it.
I've only seen like the one beginning episode of Trailer Park Boys, but the only reason why I remember that is because I recently just watched a video going back to Tarkov again. Some person cosplays as that character, just uses the
Cyrus.
Yeah, it just uses the Beretta and just kills people on factory for the whole time. I'll send you the video if you want to watch it. But pretty much,
dude, please.
Pretty much, he just goes around every time he kills somebody. He'll just say like "fuck off," or he'll like play a clip of him like saying something, Cyrus from the show. Like a little soundbite that he has.
Oh my god! Sometimes it's good. Sometimes the Tarkov community is amazing.
Oh yeah, this is one of the like YouTubers, like Tarkov YouTubers, that I think is pretty solid. He gives good information and he does make like decent content, so it's always fun to watch. Man, now I want to watch Trailer Park Boys. I want to see Bubbles again.
I love me some Bubbles.
Oh yeah. All right, I got one more article for you.
All right, let's hear it.
But before that, I'm gonna ask you this: would you give a GoFundMe money for a 1-year-old boy who is going to pass away? Like, give it to the parents.
Only if it's for like a trip for him. Well, 1 year old.
He's currently. Last time I checked, he was in critical condition, and they were going to turn off the life support because he wasn't going to make it.
No.
This took a very dark turn.
No, I don't know. No.
Well, this GoFundMe says help these two people during a tragic time, right? And they've raised $31,000 out of the $10,000 that they had the goal for. Now, they didn't set it up. Their friend set it up for them, you know?
Okay.
So it's a really funny headline, but a very tragic story. It says this: a 1-year-old baby struck seriously injured by falling tree in Townsend.
A tree fell on him?
A tree. Now, he was being held by his father. His father was not seriously injured. Just had a couple of scratches on him. But the child, I'm guessing, got the brunt of it.
Did he fucking like chuck the child underneath the tree? What the fuck happened?
They were apparently out when winds were expected to gust up to 50 miles per hour.
Oh my god.
Thoughts?
That's so incredibly fucking sad.
Yeah. He was taken by an ambulance to a landing area, and then he was flown to a medical center. But yeah, they say he's probably not going to make it. And this was a while ago, so I don't know what's happened since. But would you take your kid out in that kind of weather?
Was he just like walking around with a fucking
That's what I don't know. This didn't really go through like why they were out or like what happened, but yeah, apparently that's what happened. That was my last article for you.
That is fucking terrible.
It is bad.
Oh, good lord. How bad do you think he feels? Like, I couldn't even fucking imagine.
I don't know. I thought I would bring this up because you're a parent, so I thought you'd get like a different emotion than, you know, some guy who's not a parent, you know?
I don't even know. Like, maybe it's just me, but like my fucked up brain, like I've gone through like many scenarios where like a car, me and Ava are walking like on a sidewalk and a car comes careening over and be like, how hard do I push my daughter either direction so that she doesn't get hit, but then like I just get smeared all over the fucking road. Like
I've had those thoughts too. Don't worry. You're not alone.
I couldn't even fucking imagine. You get away like unscathed, meanwhile the baby is fuck.
Yeah. Now
oh my god.
They were also out around 7:45 p.m.
That one's okay with me. Maybe he's like works or something. I don't know,
but
maybe it was hot and then that's when it cools down. That one I'm kind of like whatever.
This was
But
on March 27th, 2021. So
I'm not too upset with the time. Like if it was absurdly late, then yeah.
mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Oh my god, I don't think I could. I'm one of those people just be like, why let someone suffer? Like even when it comes to like animals or people, I'm like, dude, if they're suffering more, no, just let it go away.
Yeah. Yeah. It was sad. Unfortunately, I have a very fucked up brain, so while I was reading this and saw read the 50 miles per hour gusts of wind and him getting hit by a tree, I'm a terrible person, but I was kind of giggling.
Why would you take your fucking kid out? Like wait, is he just parading his 1-year-old? Like what the fuck?
You got me beat. I don't have a child. I don't know what's going on.
Was he in a stroller or was he carrying?
He had to be carrying because he was being held by his father.
Oh my god.
Now,
oh my god.
This wasn't something I thought I would be saying. It's just gonna read the headline of this one because I just saw this on the side of the news.
Oh no.
This one's pretty interesting. Border Patrol K9 sniffs out $600K worth of whatever that is. I'm guessing cocaine. Hidden in a breakfast burrito. Breakfast burritos. Sorry, multiple burritos.
Oh, dude, that's an old story. They'll hollow out like watermelons and shit.
Stick them up your butt. Send it that way.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. You will die.
You will die. If that thing bursts, you will die.
It'll be a hell of a death, but you will die.
Sorry, it was apparently pills. Fentanyl pills?
Fetamines?
There's no
amphetamines?
There's no M's or anything like that.
I don't know. Is it like in the fentanyl family?
I think that's the name of it. Fentanyl. That's just a random Y in there, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a drugs expert.
Now calling in local drug expert, Maestro.
Yeah, or we can get Curtis on here too. He works the border.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe it was him who found it now.
He also works the border of straight and gay, and I love to teeter on that edge.
Let's be honest. Everybody in that Discord teeters on that line, you know?
Yeah, but not all of them are 6'9". Curtis just stands up and his dick's in your face. Don't even know what to do with it. Just don't go anywhere. I kind of like it.
He's nice like that, you know. He doesn't want you to hurt your knees while bending down or anything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those were my articles. Those were just random things I found, I guess. I wasn't really going to bring up the baby thing, but I was like, I kind of do want to get his take on this since you're a father, so.
I don't know. Like I said, I've brought it up before. The only thing that will really stick with me that my dad has taught me is run through scenarios and how you would handle them. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, that stuck with me my whole life. So, anytime we're walking or, if someone comes up, it's just all right, how am I going to beat this dude's ass long enough for Ava to run away? I don't know. I'm just confused was he holding the baby, kind of away from his chest and the tree fell between him and the bait? I don't understand how he gets away unscathed, but the kid is, horribly, mortally wounded.
My guess, and this is just what my fucked up brain thought, they were probably you know how sometimes people plant trees on the sidewalk, roadside of the sidewalk?
Mm-hmm.
My guess is they were walking there, the tree fell down, hit the baby's head, and then rolled off. The father was on the other side, hit the baby in the head, and then it just rolled off his arm and gave him a couple scratches.
I don't know. I guess it can't be that big of one, huh?
That's my thought. If the father wasn't hurt that badly, it was either a sapling that just smacked the child in the face and tore out his eyeballs or something, or
just hit him in the soft spot.
Yeah, something like that.
That's horrible. I can't even imagine what that man's feeling, but at the same time, and I just have a lot of questions. What the fuck you do it?
I got a question.
Have you heard of a stroller? Like, just baby.
I got a question, and this is, all you religious people, just plug your ears right now, skip forward. I got a question for God. Why you put a self-destruct button on a baby? Why is there a soft spot? Man, you could have made things way better. Make us like those dinosaurs that have like a shield on their head, They got the bowl cut going on. Got tough heads. Come on.
Just comes out with a huge cranium. God cared about the vagina. Didn't want it just absolutely destroyed.
Apparently.
That's why a baby is only the size of a watermelon coming out of a pea-sized hole. All right. Let's try to hit some. Let's go on the upswing here. Let's country or states. We're gonna start with a country. You ready?
All right, starting this a little early. All right, let's go country.
Dude, we need some good news, and I'll find it eventually. We're gonna go with country. We're gonna go with Eastern Europe. I'll give you that one because you can name so many over there. Diver holds breath for 24 minutes and 33 seconds. 24 minutes and 33 seconds.
Man,
I thought you got brain damage after 3 minutes. Like, I thought it was like, let's say like if you have a heart attack, and then like if it's been longer than 3 minutes with no breathing, then you start dropping brain cells.
My guess is he probably did. He probably lost a couple brain cells doing that.
Oh, don't worry. This story gets better and better. If that's true, like 3 minutes and you're losing brain cells, you'll see. Just go ahead and guess which country. Eastern Europe.
Poland.
Huh?
Poland.
No, we're gonna go with Croatia. A Croatian diver broke a Guinness. Is that Poland's like Central Europe, isn't it?
Croatia. There.
Croatia, I think, is on the eastern side.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. A Croatian diver broke a Guinness World Record and his own personal record by holding his breath by remaining submerged for 24 minutes 33 seconds on a single lungful of air. I'm gonna butcher this name. Budimir Buda Sobat previously remained underwater for 24 minutes and 11 seconds on a single breath back in 2018. He broke his record. Blah blah blah. Which is listed for, okay. He said he wanted to set an official world record for his daughter, who has cerebral palsy, autism, and epilepsy. Oh, okay, so there is a silver lining to this. He's killing his brain cells for that. That's awesome.
Okay, I thought of something fucked up. That's interesting.
Nope.
Yep, not going to say it.
Nope. Yep. I have a pretty good idea. I know where that was going. All right, this time... I believe this is a state. It is a state.
Okay.
19-pound cat missing for 28 days found in neighbor's chimney.
It's a state.
It's a
19-pound cat?
19-pound cat missing for 28 days found in neighbor's chimney.
I'm going to go with our neighbor, Wyoming.
You're in the range. It's Washington State.
Oh.
A woman said her 19-pound cat was missing for 28 days after being found in a place she never considered the portly feline could fit her neighbor's chimney. Caitlin Wertenberger. Jesus, that's a horrible name.
Yeah, fat-shaming the cat. Hold up.
How big does a cat have to be to block a chimney? Apparently 19 pounds. Said the house next door, the Union Gap home, was vacant and under construction when Piper, her 19-pound tuxedo cat, went missing from her house. Wertenberger said she put up flyers and searched the area, but there was no sign of Piper. She said that 28 days later, after her new neighbors had moved into the home, one of them told her they'd always been hearing meowing. Oh, so it was alive.
Oh, it was still
inside
alive?
their home for about 5 days. This is
running off of fat at that point.
God damn. The neighbors invited Wertenberger to come search their home, and she found the feline stuck in the fireplace damper. She's a big kid. I didn't think she could fit down the chimney, she told reporters. I didn't want to get my hopes up too much. It was kind of in my head that possibly she wasn't coming back, but I still had the feeling that she wasn't really gone yet. Wertenberger took her to a veterinarian who said the cat was dehydrated and lost about 7 pounds during the time she was missing. God damn.
So is it now 12 pounds or was it 26 pounds?
That it does not say.
Did they find it at 19? I'm really curious about this because I was gonna ask, like how much weight does a cat lose in 5 days of like pretty much no food,
Oh my god! Can you imagine being stuck in a chimney for fucking 28 days?
That's how people form, claustrophobia. No, thank you.
Oh my! That cat was about to be. What was the movie where the dude cut his fucking arm off? It's based on that guy. 128 days.
Oh.
No. At no point did I say he had a chainsaw and fought demons. At no point.
It's the first thing that came to my head, all right?
Didn't that happen in fucking Utah? Like, you guys have Donner Pass and that guy.
I think that did.
It's always human body mutilation with you guys. Either that or Mormons.
It's delicious. I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess chicken. But even then, that's Mormon too. So yeah, it's either Mormon or human mutilation.
That guy who got stuck underneath like that boulder or whatever, you know how he cut off his arm?
It was a fucking it was a little tiny pocket knife, wasn't it?
Yeah, he cut off his arm. It's now hanging around his neck in a little vial. He like got it.
The knife?
No, his arm. He got it.
How big is this
cremated.
fucking thing? Oh.
Yeah, no, not the whole arm.
I'm retarded. I was like, did they shrink it like a head? Like, what the fuck? How do you shrink a whole arm?
They dehydrated it, took off, some of the flesh, made into jerky for him, and then they put it as a necklace. A couple fingers here and there.
The fingers are actually normal size. It's just the hand and forearm that are shrunk, so it looks almost like a cartoon. I thought he was just like had a chain and then like an epoxy rectangle of his like whole arm just wandering around. I was like, what a fucking weird bastard.
Well, it is Utah.
It's perfectly. It's like the western central of Florida. It's just all right. We're doing a state again.
Okay.
Actually, the rest of these are states.
Okay, good. I don't have to Google a different map.
Man sees Avengers Endgame 191 times for Guinness World Record.
Oh, well, I mean, come on. Has to be, like, Virginia.
It's on the east. We're going with Florida, man.
Again, thinking Florida, but I was like, it's too cliche. Can't do it.
Dude, I'm not afraid of it. Don't be afraid to lean into it. He has seen the movie nearly 200 times in theaters. He didn't even do it at home.
What? Why?
Jesus Christ.
How much money is that? It's like, what, $15 a ticket, right?
Maybe he worked there.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know.
I had a friend who worked in a movie theater, and not to, say anything bad, but he stole a lot of stuff from that place.
Every person I've known who's worked at a movie theater has stolen a shitload too, so it seems pretty par for the course. I mean, to be fair, you do get paid like fucking nothing.
Yeah, and they also get a lot of merchandise there for like people who go see the shows and stuff, and then they take home like extras or whatnot. The Yu-Gi-Oh movie, when it came out in theaters, he had like 14 boxes of the like card packs, but every single card pack only had like Blue Eyes White Dragons in them. So I would always like take a couple of those. I always had like, I never actually dueled in Yu-Gi-Oh before, but like I always like pretended to, and I'd be like, it's like, this next card I pull out, Blue Eyes White Dragon. This next card I pull out is a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, I have a full Pokemon team, but it's nothing but Mewtwo's. Good luck.
Pretty much. I didn't know how to play it, so I was like, I don't know like the rules or anything. So I made up my own. All right.
Oh my god.
I've only seen Endgame twice. And I don't know how you could see it that many times and still enjoy it,
So he said movies teach us a deep message about life, culture, and society. Says we can always help even though we don't have superpowers. Blah, blah, blah. I guess he stopped seeing it on July 29th, 2019, and it just took Guinness forever. Lazy fucks.
They are pretty lazy, though, let's be honest.
I mean, to be fair, they got to sort through, like, how many times can I play Russian roulette before I lose? I mean, I got to watch that video, and it's just like, do we even make this a record? No, I'll be like, cool, so I watched a man die for no reason. That's awesome.
There was a guy who he made like a YouTube video on it. I only watched like 30 seconds of it before I was like, fuck this guy. He has the Guinness World Record of the most celebrities that he's rickrolled.
That's a fucking record?
That is apparently a record. I don't know when you can see it in books and stuff, but he did it. He also rickrolled Guinness Books of World Record. The guy who was like checking like to see like if it's valid or not. He's like, yeah, here's like some of the things I sent. He just sends a link, and the guy clicked on it. And the guy types back is pretty much like, I should have expected this. But he did.
Fucking idiot. Can you imagine how many viruses Guinness gets just because idiots click shit in their email?
Oh man, those poor people. They probably have a really good IT team though, right?
Is it the best in the world though?
Probably not.
All right. Next state. Girl Scout sells record 32,484 boxes of cookies in one season.
Texas.
California. What the fuck did this girl do? An 8-year-old California Girl Scout set a record for the organization by selling 32,500 boxes of Girl Scout cookies in a single season. Lily Bumpus. Jesus Christ, these names. Oh my God. She probably guilt-tripped everyone who made fun of her dumbass last name to buy a box. Okay, I'm an asshole. I should have read this a little bit more before I said that. Lily Bumpus ate a brownie who overcame a form of cancer known as Ewing's sarcoma when she was a toddler. Sold cookies for a booth set up outside her San Bernardino home and collected orders online. Many of which were donations for patients at various children. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I should have shut up. Patients at various children's hospitals in the area. Oh, my God. A lot of people approached us saying we might have gotten big business or sponsors to buy from us or big donations. The girl mother, Trisha Bauer. Oh, my God. She doesn't even have the same last name. Told the San Jose Mercury News. The biggest order was placed was 100 boxes. Lily reached 32,000 boxes out of everyone seeing value in buying 1 box, 2 box, 4 boxes, and everybody working together to try to be a small piece of a really big puzzle. That to me is magical. Bumpus's Girl Scout troop, which is composed largely. Oh my God. I should have shut the fuck up. It's just getting worse.
Is it worse for you? This is hilarious.
Hello, Satan. It's nice of you to visit me today. Bumpus Girl Scout troop, which is composed largely of cancer survivors, girls currently undergoing cancer treatment, and children who have lost a loved one to the illness, gathering outside of her home March 22nd to unveil her sales total at 32,484 boxes. Bauer said the girl was short of the previous record, 26,086 boxes, just 1 week before the season ended. Jesus Christ.
Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice for this for next time, though, just so this doesn't happen again.
Nah, we do it raw.
Okay,
I ain't pre-reading them.
I was going to say you should have just treated these articles like strippers. You know, you got to vet the stripper before it comes over.
Nope, we do it raw.
All right. It was really funny, though.
Hell's gonna be awesome.
Now that's awesome though. What you did though, like that's
it
really
is spectacular. Cool. Unfortunately, there's assholes like me in the world.
I mean, to my thought, it's California, so my thought was like she gave $5 to a homeless guy and said, "All right, now spend like $2 and buy these cookies since I gave you $5."
I'll give you 5, but like 2/3 of it goes back to me.
Yeah. I mean, still, that's a profit for both of them.
All right. Squirrel steals package from porch in this state.
Utah.
Illinois.
Aww.
A Chicago family sitting on their front porch witnessed an unusual package thief when a squirrel grabbed the parcel and took it to the roof of the building. Naomi Gutierrez said she was on her front porch when the family... And whatever. Yeah, that's basically it. I thought we'd get a good quote from that, but nope.
So
another reason as to why I should read these. Yeah, and then ran to the rooftop with it.
That's all right.
Fucking little goddamn heathen.
Yeah, there've been a lot of people stealing packages near where we live. Luckily, currently we live in a gated community. So we don't really have to worry about that other than our neighbors. But like, yeah. Like, do you know those doorbells that you can like have cameras on?
Yeah.
Well, you know, they have like an app thing that goes on, and then they have like their own like community thing that is in there. And like every day I wake up and it's just like I had a package stolen, or there was like gunshots in this area or something like that. And so apparently we live in the really bad part of Utah somehow. But yeah, just
Well, that's why you're moving.
yeah, we are. I went to go see the house today. It's nice.
Do you like it?
It's not bad. I wish my mom would give me a office room, but she won't. So I'm pretty upset. So I'm gonna have to chill with
Double up.
hot computer. Look, I hope she's okay with a bunch of weird foam on the wall though, because that's going up no matter what.
I got to line like my whole bedroom in it.
Yeah, although I don't know how long I'm gonna stay there because I've been in talks with other people about moving out. So see what happens. Maybe I'm gonna move there for 2 weeks and move again.
Moving up in the world.
Oh yeah, can't wait to get like somewhat of my own place again. It was so nice before. Didn't have a curfew. Could drink as much as I want. Yeah, my life's going downhill apparently.
Sounds like you're 40 and your wife left you. What the fuck's going on?
I'm old soul, you know.
Oh, that's the other thing. So we went to go see Ava's school today?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, apparently either A, the principal goes to where all the strippers work and they, like, you know, lost their jobs because of COVID and gave them a teaching degree, or they're just a little bit different out here because there's 2 teachers at Ava's school, really old or like smoke show hot, and it's like, why couldn't these teachers have been my teachers? I always had these fat old bitches. Like, I had one hot teacher, and I could tell you her exact name and exactly what she looked like. Meanwhile, this school is like a fucking farm of them. I'm like, Jesus Christ. None of them are married, apparently, either. So, if you're single, just fucking adopt a kid and then, send him to this elementary school and you can find a wife.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna need your address.
Dude, these... Oh, my God. I don't even know. I can tell you, but it's like wildly inappropriate. Fuck it, I'll tell you. It looks like they all have fucking big old fucking tit jobs. They all have like their hair done. They have like fucking... Dude, it looks like strippers are like teachers there. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's a goddamn... This is a honeypot operation. That's all this is. They're just trying to get money for the school. Like, you had sex with your son's teacher. We're gonna tell everyone unless you give us like $7,000. So,
All right. Well, yeah. Again, I'm just gonna need your address. I'm gonna be over in a little bit. I don't know what it is with Utah. And no offense to any ladies that live here, just y'all
hideous.
Y'all don't look that great. I'll be honest.
That's what happens.
I've seen like 3
That's what
cute girls. You know, that's about it. Dated 2 of them.
That's what happens when your whole state is like 7 families that just had like 38 kids.
Y'all start looking a little strange.
All white people look the same.
I'm glad I wasn't the one to say that, but it's true.
Dude, I've always loved that thing. Be like, people will be like, "Oh, Asian people look the same." Be like, "No, they don't." Be like, if you actually look and study this person, you'll see that, like, they don't.
I will say some Asian people do look the same, very similar to each other. I got a friend who literally lives like maybe like 3 miles away, but her and her sister look exactly the same. I don't know.
Yeah, they're family.
But
they're family.
But
that doesn't count.
Okay, now here's the thing: they have different dads, though. So, like, what the fuck?
Well, I guess her mom's got some very dominant genes. You know what I mean?
They look very similar, except for the fact one of them does have like the jawline of their dad. It's kind of weird, but anyway.
Still gives a wiggle though. I don't know what that says about me, but
like I said earlier, that Discord, we always cheated that line between straight and gay.
There's no such thing as traps in ours. We just call them sweet little pieces.
They got just an extra little piece for us,
What do you say in Anchorman 2? You reach down expecting to storm the trenches, but you get a handful of the Battle of the Bulge. That's like, that's good. It's good life advice there. Always look for the Adam's apple.
Either way, whatever they have underneath, it's a plus in my book.
A hole's a hole.
True.
And a roll's a roll.
Hawaiian rolls. I'm hungry, if you can't tell.
Speaking of hungry, we should end this. I got dinner.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right. Was that all your countries and states and U.S. presidents? All right.
That's what I could find 5 minutes before we started.
Sounds good. It's been a pretty boring week. We're not gonna lie. He was busy with the move, and I just couldn't find anything funny. Everything's just coronavirus right now.
Oh, the new Isaac DLC came out. Well, know what I'm doing.
All right. Well, while we're watching the movie, you'll be playing that, I guess. We're gonna be watching Godzilla versus King Kong.
Go see it. Go see it.
He's seen it already. And apparently he thinks it's really good.
Yes, go see it.
So next week, expect spoilers for that. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. I love you.